हेलो गुड इवनिंग स्टूडेंट्स। कैसे हो आप सब लोग? सो माई सेल्फ मुस्कान, योर नॉन नर्सिंग सब्जेक्ट्स एजुकेटर. सो टुडे आई विल डील विद द रीजनिंग सब्जेक्ट. सो सबसे पहले तो हम सब लोग बहुत ज़्यादा डरते हैं कि ये नॉन नर्सिंग हम लोगों को क्यों पढ़ना पड़ रहा है, बट वी डोंट नो कि सबसे ज़्यादा स्कोरिंग यही सब्जेक्ट होता है. तो जितना ज़्यादा हम इसमें ग्रो करेंगे उतना ज़्यादा मार्क्स हम लोग स्कोर कर सकते हैं. सो एक बहुत प्यारा क्योट लिखा हुआ है, द आर्ट ऑफ लॉजिकल थिंकिंग, द लॉज ऑफ रीजनिंग. रीजनिंग इज वेरी इजी 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 टॉपिक सब्जेक्ट्स यू कैन से. सो एक one name is written there, William Walker Huntington. So can anybody guess who is that person? Okay, so he is the man who denoted or called as new thought movement. Basically, he wrote many books, over 100 of books for mental power, for mental reasoning, that how human beings create their mental powers, solve reasonings and other things. Okay, class. So reasoning is very easy subject. There are different topics in reasoning. Okay, like direction, odd one outs, number series, sitting arrangement. So we will deal one or two question of every topic in this class today. Okay, so start with the topic direction. So whenever we start with the topic of direction, first we know about what is direction. Okay, so generally we have four directions like east, west, north and south. Okay, these are the main general directions, and if we divide this direction into semi directions, so this would become northeast, this would become southeast, this would become southwest and this would become northwest. Okay, one thing we also know, sunrise and sunset. Sunrise from east and sunset in west. Okay, now sometimes question is like the person turns right side left side. So first we have to learn where is right side and where is left side when we solving the questions of turning. Okay, so this is right turn, this is left turn. Whenever we move towards the right turn, so it is always a clockwise direction. Sometimes in question you have to return that the person is moving towards the right, or sometimes it return as clockwise direction. So you have to know both. Okay, class. And for left side it is anti clockwise direction. Okay, so this is the basic we have to know about the directions. Now we will solve this question. What question says, accordingly we will continue. Okay, so in first line, Preeti travels 14 km towards west. So here is the starting point. Preeti moves towards the west. Okay, this is the west direction, and how much she travels? 14 km. Then she turns right up. Now we are pointing our marker on this, and this is the right turn and this is the left turn. So Preeti turns right and 14 kilometers she travels. Again, then she turn left. Now this is the right, this is the left. So again she turn 10 kilometers, and from here again she turn 14 kilometers. Now what question says, how far and in which direction is she from starting point? So this is the starting point of Preeti. Okay, basically this is the starting point. This is 10. If this distance is 10, so this distance also is 10 kilometers. Now this is the starting point of Preeti and this is the final point of Preeti. So how much distance? 10 plus 14 kilometers is equals to 24 kilometers. Now the distance is 14, total distance covered by Preeti is 24 kilometers. So now we have two options for 24 kilometers, 24 kilometer west and 24 kilometer east. Now how will decide the Preeti is in west or east? So this will be decided by the final position of the Preeti. From here she turns right. So from the starting point, the Preeti towards the west side. Okay, so the option C will be the correct answer. 24 kilometer west. Okay, clear है सबको? Now again next question. Now this question doesn't involve any kind of distance but the directions. Imagine that you are walking towards south. Okay, so here is the south. This is my starting point. Here is the south. After some time you turn left. Okay, so this is the right, this is the left. I turn left. Then again you turn left. After that you turn right. Okay, and once again you turn right. Now in which direction you are walking now? So we started from here. We move here, here, here. Now, so this is my direction for moving. So this direction would be south. So the correct answer would be south. Okay. Now the question of topic blood relations. So there are some basics of blood relation. Whenever we, first of all, we have to make chart. Genealogical chart we can say. For this chart making, if we have to show the married couple like this, and if we have to show the siblings in this chart, so if A and B are siblings, so they show in same line. Okay, and if we have to show son and father relationship, if the A is father and B is the son, so we have to put arrow and put like this. For male person we show with them plus, for female persons we have to show it in minus. Okay, so now let's solve the question. What the question says, if A is the brother of B, A is brother of B, so obviously A is a male person, that's why we put plus on A. C is married to D. Okay, so C is married to D. If C is nephew of B, now A and B is, A is brother of B, so obviously C is the son or daughter. Nephew, we have mentioned nephew, so C is the male person, nephew of B. Okay, so if C is the son of A, then only C is the nephew of B. Now what question says how A is related to D? So we have to know what is the relation of this A from D. In typical language, this D is the bahu of the house, okay, and C is the husband of this bahu, and A is father of her husband. So A automatically will become father-in-law. In common language, ससुर okay. Again, एक बार फिर समझते हैं इसको. A is brother of B, so we have to put them in a single line in the genealogical chart. A is the, now C is married to D. This is different data, so we have to make two lines that showing they are couples or the married couple. Now next statement said if C is nephew of B. Nephew, who is nephew? Basically brother's daughter, brother's son. So if A is the brother of B, so automatically C is the nephew of B and the son of A. If nephew mentions so male person, that's why we put C plus. Now what is the relation of A from D? So this would become father-in-law of D. Okay, clear hai? Now next question. Now this question involves third person, okay, pointing to a woman. So first हम एक woman ही draw कर लेते हैं, प्यारी सी. So this is the woman. Now there is one person, Abhijit. I'll always draw like this so you have better clarity. Now what Abhijit said कि this woman, her granddaughter, that means this lady granddaughter. One arrow means son, okay, two arrow means granddaughter, is the only daughter of my brother. Only daughter, so that means they are brothers. Let's consider this son X. So Abhijit and X are brothers. Okay, now what Abhijit said, her granddaughter, that means X daughter, okay, is the only daughter of my brother. So she is the only daughter of my brother. Now what question says how is woman related to Abhijit? If this lady is mother of X, so it will automatically become the mother of Abhijit, okay, because Abhijit and X is the brother of each other. So the answer is D, mother. Now next question, which is based on the topic of rank. So students, please listen it carefully, quite tricky. Jaya ranks 29th in a class of 60 students, okay. So total students it's 60. Jaya ranks 29th. So whenever we encounter this type of questions, how to solve them? Just subtract them. How much? 60 minus 29. करिए फटाफट कैलकुलेट करिए. 31. So Jaya, what we have to find her rank from bottom. So whenever we put like this type of questions, so we have to plus 1 in it, okay. So the rank from bottom is 32 because the 29th rank is from starting, okay. So in a class of whenever you solve, sometimes students solve like this, okay. In my earlier stages I also solve like this, but this is the easy method. Whenever you have to find rank from the bottom, just subtract the total rank from the total students and plus 1 is it in it. So the correct answer would be 32. Option A is correct answer. Okay, this is very also interesting question. So Rohit is 17th from left, okay, and 29th from right in a row of boys. So how many boys are in room? Now we have the rank of from starting and from the bottom. Now we have to calculate total number of students or boys. Okay, so how we calculate it? We have to plus them. Okay, but one thing, because same person ranks twice, starting and bottom, but the person is only one, so we have to minus 1 from it. So answer would be 45. Option A is the correct answer. Okay, now next question is from order. Now let's see, orders type question can be asked in different forms. This question is taller, shorter. This can be who is bigger, smaller. This can be front, back, anything. Any type of question is asked from the order. So among 5 students, so first we have to draw 5 students. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so now what question says Mohit is taller than Karthik. Okay, so इसको हम मोहित बना देते हैं. Mohit taller than Karthik. Okay, so this would become Karthik. And Tarun. Okay, so one is Tarun. Now next line says Varun is shorter than Tarun. Varun is shorter than Tarun and Prakash. Okay, so these 5 peoples we have. Now what question says, we start from starting. Mohit is taller than Karthik and Tarun. Okay, so Mohit is taller than Karthik and Tarun. Okay, Varun is shorter than Tarun. Okay, so Tarun, now we make him little taller than Tarun. And Prakash. Karthik is not shortest, so let's draw him also a little taller. Karthik is not shortest. Who among them is the shortest? Mohit is taller than Karthik and Tarun. Varun is shorter than Tarun and Prakash. Okay, so let's make Prakash little taller than the Varun. Okay, now what is the question says? Karthik is not shortest, so who among is the shortest? Answer is Varun. Okay, so Varun would be the correct answer. Option B is correct. Now favorite question, nursing number series. Ma'am, ये तो हमें समझ ही नहीं आता. Okay, whenever we encounter this type of questions, we have to first subtract. How much subtract in this series, how much addition in this series, always see. So 3 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16 plus 25. So can you guys see any logic there? 4, 9, 16, neither they are composite numbers, neither they are prime numbers. So what combination or what logic is there to solve this? Okay, so 4 square of 2, 9 square of 3, 16 square of 4, 25 square of 5. So what will become the next series? Square of 6. Okay, so 36 we have to plus 57, 36, 93. So answer would be 93. Solved? Easy. But whenever we are in exam hall, this question would become very tough. Ma'am, question is very tough. We can't solve it. Now next logic. 5, 4, 15, 7, 23, 11, 29, 16, 33. Ma'am, no logic is there. There is always a logic. Okay, so if we jump like this, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5. So next series would become plus 6. Up if we talk about this, so plus 10, plus 8, plus 6, plus 4. Okay, but we have of use of this. So if you plus 16 in this would become 22. So the correct answer would be 22. Next. Okay, syllogism. Now one thing I make you clear, जैसा स्टेटमेंट में लिखा है वैसा हमको मानना पड़ेगा. इसमें अपने लॉजिक्स नहीं लगाने हैं कि हाउ ऑल मैन वुड बिकम हॉर्सेस. इफ द स्टेटमेंट सेज ऑल मैन आर हॉर्सेस, सो द ऑल मैन आर हॉर्सेस. ओके, नाउ लेट्स सी statement 1, all men are horses, all horses are elephants. Now what conclusion says all men are elephants? Obviously if all men are horses and all horses are elephants, so all men automatically become elephant. इसका वास्तविकता से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. This is about the question only. Now what next statement says, all elephants are men. Now this statement wouldn't be correct because we have indicate data that all horses are elephants. We have to mention only all horses are elephants, but we don't know कि all elephants are horses or not. So we can't comment on this statement. So the option 1 is only followed. So option A would be correct answer because only conclusion 1 is correct, because in second option we have inadequate data. So in view of inadequate data, we can't conclude that all elephants are men. Okay, so the option A would be the correct answer. Now, counting of figures. Okay, in primary classes, this would be a very favorite questions. Ki find out how many squares. So in when we are in our primary section, so ma'am 1, 2, 3, we are counting like this. Okay, yes or no? I know many of us do like that. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now this is also a square, ma'am. This is also a square. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. This also a square. 21. This also a square. 22. This also a square. So this is like very problematic. So there is a trick for this type of questions. Okay, so these are rows and these are columns. If the rows and columns are equal, okay, so we have to square all the rows, like 1 square plus 2 square, 1, 2, 3, 4 square all of rows. Okay, plus 3 square plus 4 square. So how it become 1 plus 4 plus 6, sorry, this is 9 plus 16. Okay, so this would become 30. So the correct answer would be option B, 30. Now we don't have to use our brain like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have formulas. If the rows and columns are equal, so square all of the rows, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square plus 4 square. Solve करके correct answer is 30. Okay. Now next question. Now row 1, 2, columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now how we can solve it? So another formula, if rows is not equal to columns. Okay, so higher number of row, please note down these formulas, this will help you out in exam. Higher number of row plus, now we have to higher number of column. Okay, multiply, we have to multiply it higher number of column. So higher number of row is 2 and higher number of column is 5. Okay, plus now 1 into 4. So when we solve it, 5 into 2 10 plus 4, solve 14. Okay, so the correct option would be option B. Correct answer is 14. Two rules you have to learn. If rows and columns are equal, always square of present rows. Okay, if rows and columns are not equal, so the higher number of row and column multiply with each other. With addition. These are the two rules you have to learn. Okay, now our favorite question, coding and decoding. So in this type of question, first of all, what I do in my exam journey, I always return ABCD. Okay, like this. Because they are reversal of each other. Okay, now Bombay is coded as CPMCBZ. So is there any kind of logic? BC plus 1, OP plus 1, MN plus 1, BC plus 1, AB plus 1, YZ plus 1. Now we have to code for Madras. So plus 1 for M, N, plus 1 for A, B, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. So the answer would be this. NBESBT. Option A would be the correct answer. Okay. Now next question, beach. Beach is coded as GDCJE. BG. How much distance? Turn back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is plus 5. E or D? ED minus 1. AC plus 2. CJ. So is there any pattern in this? No. So this question would not be solved like this. We have to find some another options. Can we cross them in plus 1, EFG plus 1, A or C plus 2, actually plus 2, this would be CE plus 2, HJ plus 2. Okay, so this would become a quite interesting. Now we code for fluid FGH. So this will become right here. Okay, LMN U plus 2 W I plus 2 JK will become, इसको हम इधर लिखेंगे because we are solving the question in alternate manner. So DEF. So we coded like this. So the option D would be the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now this is favorite question. These are the questions we are solving in our primary or the secondary sessions in very fun way. Okay. Now this is very basic question. 5 to 6 sky is blue. 5 to 6. Okay. 2, 4 and 4, 3, 6. So the sky is blue. Sky is blue. Blue color. So in these two statements, blue is common, and which number is common in these two? 2. So 2 is coded for blue. Okay. Now next statement, color is fun. Now in second or third statement, which is common? Color. Color is common. Okay. And in this 2, which number is common? 4. So 2 coded for color. Now rest in these two statements, which is common? 6 is common. And what is in these two sentences is common? Is. So 2 is coded for blue, 4 is coded for color, and 6 is coded for is. Now what question says? So fun will be coded as 4 is coded for color, 6 is coded for is. So the number remains is 3. So 3 is coded for the fun. Okay. So correct answer would be B. Now try this question once. Analogy. Is there any logic in that? Let you try first now this question. Okay. I will give you 2 minutes. Now solve this question. Is there any logic in this question? Solved? Okay. So 36, 216, 49. Any pattern? Okay. So 36 is 6 square. Yes. And 216 is 6 cube. 49 is 7 square. So the series would become 7 cube. So what is 7 ka cube? 343. So the correct option would be option C. Easy questions or not? This is so easy. A, C plus 2, P, R plus 2. So T automatically plus 2, U, V. Now 23, 25 plus 2, 61, 63 plus 2. So automatically come plus 2. So V, 54 is the correct answer for this question. Okay. Now sign conclusion. Listen students, this question would be very clear with the statements I will tell you. Whenever we mark put sign, बचपन में हम इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Put sign. So this all is the game of this put sign. We learned this thing from our very childhood, that bigger number has put sign of open. So same statements in like this. If any kind of this word includes the sign of this, so automatically this will become from this. And if this in series, so automatically all the numbers written here, x, y, z, is become larger from this number. Okay. And if is there any sign regarding like that? So we can conclude this number would be bigger from all of these. But if the sign like this, then it is very difficult to say that the given statements are correct or not. So we solve one question here. Statement is says W is equals to O, bigger put R, bigger put I, bigger put E, bigger put D. What they conclude? E is smaller than R. Now we check the sign in this worried word. E, R is bigger than E. Okay, so the sign is Okay, this statement is correct. I is shorter than O. I is here and O is here. Okay, so the sign is towards the O, so this statement would also correct. Now W is bigger than I, so I is here, W is here. So all signs towards the W are equal to. Okay, so this statement also correct. So we have to find the option that follows all. So option C would be the correct answer. Okay, so one question also, sitting arrangement. 6 students in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. K is sitting between V and R. Okay. K is sitting between V and R. Okay. V is sitting next to M. V is sitting next to M. M is sitting next to B. Q is sitting next to R. Who is sitting on the extreme left? So the series will become like that. These are very easy questions. Okay, guys. So you have to use your little brain and you solve them very easily. Okay. So on extreme left, B is there. So option A would be the correct answer. Now mirror images. Now we also play this game in our very early childhood. मिरर में इमेज हम देखते थे, उल्टी इमेज दिखती थी हमको. जितना हम मान लो 3 बज रहे हैं तो हमें जो इमेज दिखेगी वो 9 बज रहे हैं. अब किसी के फॉर लाइक जैसे आई हैव अ मोल देयर, सो अब मैं शीशे में देखती हूँ तो मुझे मोल ऑपोजिट साइड दिखता है. तो मिरर इमेजेस आर ऑलवेज इन्वर्टेड इमेजेस. Mirror images are always inverted images. So if the clock says 3 o'clock and if we make the mirror image of this, so the clock says it is 9 o'clock. Okay, but whenever we encounter this minutes type of question for like that in this clock, there would be wait a minute guys. Okay, so now what time this clock says? 2:12 AM or PM. First of all, in this type of questions, there are no logic of AM PM. Okay, so I have a very tricky shortcut to solve mirror images of this type of values. We have to subtract this value from 1160. You will get your correct answer. Okay. So whenever you make the mirror image of this 212, so you will get the answer of 948. Clear with all the questions of today's class? So this is all about the today's class. We learnt about the analogy, coding, decoding, syllogism, rank type of question. Reasoning is very easy subject. If you focus for a minute or for a hours, you will definitely rock up in this subject. So don't take this type of subjects is very burden on the head. These are very scoring subjects for the NORCET, for the RRB also. अभी recently RRB का exam हुआ, very मतलब नॉन नर्सिंग इज लाइक रीजनिंग बहुत प्यारा. काफ़ी लोगों से व्यूज सुने कि रीजनिंग के क्वेश्चंस बहुत ही अच्छे आए हैं. सो अटेम्प्ट एटलीस्ट रीजनिंग. Basically, we always care from the maths. In next YouTube sessions, I will also deal with the maths questions and some tricky points where you can score the marks in the exam by directly solving the questions with the formulas. Okay. So this is all about the today's class. Thank you, class.